Hey guys, a big welcome back to the wonderful world of The Sims 4. My name is Abby, and we are back in the second part of my new modern penthouse build. I don't remember exactly what this is called, but it's some kind of penthouse, modern penthouse. I don't know. Whatever it's called in the description. It's been a little while since I've been able to record, so I'm behind once again on my videos, and school starts next week, and I don't know what I'm doing with my life, and it's just been, it's been really hectic. So, I've got this build finished. I've got one more, no, that's a lie. I've got a few more builds I've got to get done for this Let's Play, so we can get this Let's Play up and going within the next, I'm going to say within the next 2 weeks that's going to get going. Crimson Manor, that's going to be coming up really soon as well. This will be, the next video coming up after a few days that I've skipped, and Crimson Manor should be the one after that, and I'm also going to do, Life is Strange. Life is Strange is a game that I have played. Don't know why that just came out of my mouth because I haven't played it in forever. I meant Layers of Fear. I guess it's because they both start with an L. I don't know. I don't know. That was weird. Anyway, though, I've also been playing some new games like Dead by Daylight and Left 4 Dead 2. I've been playing that with some friends of mine, so probably won't be recording any of that unless somebody asks me to for some reason, but I doubt anybody would. So I've been playing those games. They're really cool, really great. If you want to try those out, they're really neat. Anyway, yeah, so I'm just doing the balcony areas right now. I've got that little basketball court finished, and that's the first time I've actually used those basketball items in a build besides the big mansion that I built right before I started this channel. So I've used them once before, but not so far in any of my videos. So I wanted to use them here. There's also going to be a son that lives here, the son that belongs to this family. He's going to be kind of athletic, so I thought that would be kind of fitting. And the daughter is going to be more into yoga and wellness. She's very controlling, and I think that being very into this mental relaxation type of state, she believes that it could help her, control what's going on around her. So we have that little yoga space as well. And, I really like this build. I think I said before that I am really excited to play around with this penthouse. It's been like one of the most excited I've been to play with a house so far. And I haven't got to, actually. I do have another build that I'm going to be sharing on the gallery, but it's not going to have a speed build to it because I was just kind of letting my brother play around with The Sims 4 on my computer since he's been home from school. It's been, our Christmas vacation and whatnot, so he's been here and he's been playing my game, and he built his own, family home with his own Sims and whatnot, and I didn't really like the house that he built, so I kept the exterior of the build that he did and decided to change it. So I did change some of it, and you'll see that I renovated the interior. Well, you won't see the original, so that's not going to be on the gallery, but the one that I renovated will be up and on the gallery to download, but there will not be a speed build because I didn't expect to do it as much as I did. Like, I didn't expect to renovate the build as much as I did. Like, I didn't expect it to go that far. And my bad, I just spoke like a big long sentence to Siri for some reason. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's my accent or what, but Siri picks up on my voice like all the time, and I won't be talking to her at all. I never just ask Siri anything. Anyway, though, we're now on the interior of the build. Now, I do want to give a little heads up because when we get to the bedrooms, I'm a big idiot, and I accidentally forgot to record building the daughter's bedroom. So we have the son's bedroom and the parents' bedroom. We don't have the daughter's bedroom. Now, I'm not that brokenhearted about it because it's not a bedroom that I actually really like. Like, I mean, it's okay, but it's not great. It's not something that I definitely want to live in. It's very pink and very girly and very, like, loud. Yeah, so I'm not crazy about it, and, so I'm not that brokenhearted that it's not going to be included here in this video, but there will be screenshots, so, hopefully not missing too much. And as you can see, I thought I was over on this sickness, not as you can see, but as you can hear, my voice is kind of giving way, like, every little while, so I have to kind of pause. and breathe and try to clear it without sounding really loud and gross and whatever. So this little area here is just the butler's quarters, and I did really plain colors, you know, for the bathroom and everything. I think the bathroom at first, I was going with all of the bathrooms with this blue tile scheme, I guess. I don't know. I thought I was going to have all of the bathrooms just basically look the same, but I decided not to do that, so I will go back there later and recolor all of the bathrooms. I'm also going to change the layout on the very top floor. And if you watched part 1 of this build, then you will know that the layout was really, really weird. So yeah, I decided that I wasn't going for it. So moved some things around, and I changed the location of the master bedroom, which helped out a lot. So it looks better. I like the way that it is now. You know, in the end, we had these really weird shaped rooms at first, and it was not good. I'm glad I took the time to remove a lot of those walls and build a new upstairs, basically. The only thing that I'm really unhappy with, besides the fact that I forgot to record the part where I built the daughter's bedroom, is that the son's bedroom actually won't have an ensuite. I think the other two bathrooms for sure, or the other two bedrooms for sure have their own ensuite bathroom. But the son will have to go, like, downstairs to use the guest bathroom, I guess. Sorry. I know that everyone can definitely hear that. That was my brother. He's in the living room right now playing, I think he's playing Rocket League, so we've always both been really into gaming and stuff. And I know that I mostly do The Sims on my channel here, but I really enjoy playing Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider is one of my favorites, like the old Tomb Raiders. I have those on this computer, so I play those a lot. I would record, but I started recording them one time and ran into a lot of problems. So I'm not going to do that unless I figure out a really good way to do that. You know, but so far, no luck with them. Anyway, though, this little room that I've put down here is just the main living room. So it's the living room with the TV and stuff, where the kids would probably hang out. And I also put in a card table there and like a fish tank. So this will be mainly like the hangout area, and then upstairs will be more like the formal living area. So there will be another sitting area upstairs. Then there will be the hallway that leads to the study, which would mostly be like the politician's office, which their dad's a politician. So his name's Walter. That's also my dog's name. So anyway, his study is going to be up there, or his office, and then upstairs is where all the bedrooms are. So you know, the main floor there is really the second floor, and that's where the kitchen and the dining area and everything that's kind of like the formal living is. And then this first floor here is where, you know, you can go out and play basketball, or go to the gym, or go to the little yoga area outside. And this is also where the butler lives down here. So this first floor that you would come out, you know, in the elevators is more of a casual floor, I guess. It's more of like what would be the basement floor, I guess, of the penthouse. Even though it is where you would enter the penthouse. That might be a little confusing. But anyway, it's not meant to be the main area where everybody would congregate. The second floor is meant to be that type of area. And I think that's a little bit more obvious because of the balcony and stuff. Like when you look at it, like the second floor has that big balcony that looks out into the lobby area of the penthouse. So yeah, I really like this layout that I've decided upon. You know, by no means do I think I am the best sim builder. I don't know. What would that be called? By no means do I think I'm the best. Anyway, that's what I'm saying. But, you know, sometimes I have to pat myself on the back and be like, you know what, that was a good idea. That was. So, yeah, I really like this build. I cannot wait to play with this build. It's one of my favorites. And there's nothing really that special about it. Like I said, the daughter's bedroom, I'm not even crazy about. Like, it's okay. It's just not fantastic. Like, I could have done better with the daughter's bedroom. Now that I'm looking back on it and thinking about it, I really wanted it to be all pink. Like, just completely pink. Head to toe pink. But, you know, some of the pink shades that we have in this game aren't, like, they don't really complement each other well. I don't know. It's confusing. If you don't, like, ever build in The Sims, then I know it's difficult to understand what I mean when I say that. Anyway, though, this is the main floor that I was talking about, the second floor where everybody would more or less hang out, I guess. And, this will be like the fancy little sitting area with the bar and everything. This right here, though, I was trying to make a glass fireplace. And I know that sounds weird, but I saw this picture of this really modern house with a glass fireplace, and I thought it looked so cool. So what I did was I just put a pedestal type object there, and I just placed a campfire on top. Now, the campfire won't light when it's in that little square box that I've got, but that's kind of okay because I was afraid it would set the house on fire. So that is not really usable unless you pop it out of the square box, light it, and then put it back, and then it'll be lit. So it'll work that way. But I was a little afraid if, when you do that, it might catch the house on fire, because those little camp things are not, they're not ideal to have. The one that I have out on the balcony actually has already caught this place on fire. The dad died. I think the daughter was on fire when I finally just exited out of the game. I hadn't saved anything, so it was totally fine. Everything was fine. That was right after my first video went up of this build, so yeah, it made me really upset. Yeah. Ugh. It was a bad time. It was terrifying. I thought I had totally ruined this whole house and everything, but good for me. I got lucky. I'm trying really hard not to sound really dumb, because my voice, I don't know how I'm still sick, but apparently I am. I thought I was really getting better, but I apparently still need to cough a lot. I don't know. Maybe I just need to suck it up and go to the doctor. Anyway, though, we're on to the kitchen now, and I thought it'd be really cool to, did the dining area, like, as that, be the walkway into the kitchen. So, that little open space to the right there is actually going to be the dining area. I did move around a lot of these cabinets and change them so that they would look right. I don't like having all of those glass cabinets. Like, I wanted some that weren't glass. I wanted some that were, wooden doors. So I did use those gray, wooden ones as well. I just had to use the, movement. I had to move them with the Alt key a lot to get them to line up correctly, because I think those are actually in cabinets. But in the end, they look pretty decent. Like I said, I did want them to have a really fancy dining and kitchen area, because the mother of this family is actually a celebrity chef. So I wanted it to be really classy and modern, and I think I achieved that. I think I really captured the essence of the mother's character in this area. The clean, crisp white walls, but they're really fancy with that fancy sheen and everything from the Vintage Glamour pack. I think they look really great. And then that new fireplace I think it's from City Living, the one that I've used there. It looks really good. I really like it, and I'm really glad that I did this, for this area. And I didn't want to over-decorate this place. I think I've said that in my first video for this build. I wanted everything to be really clean and crisp, and I wanted it to look like she had cleaners come in, every day to make everything perfect. And I think I captured that. There's not too much clutter or furniture really sitting around everywhere. I did a little bit less of that type of feeling in the study area. And I wanted it to be a little bit more warm in there, because he's probably going to spend a lot of time in this office area. And, sometimes it's best to have a little bit more of a masculine room for a man, who's, this is going to be his office. So, I've got him a podium in there to practice his speeches, and I do put up a painting of a politician woman, and I figured, maybe we'll pretend that's his mother or something. She's also a politician. I don't know. Some kind of story like that. I love this study, actually, even though it's a little small. But it's nice, A lot of these rooms are a lot smaller than I expected them to be. Although, this penthouse build was a little bit, it's oddly shaped. It really is. You've probably noticed I've skipped a little bit here and there, and that's because I didn't want this video to run on too long, especially since I redid a lot of stuff, especially this whole upstairs, I deleted so much of it, and I moved the bedrooms around. That pink wall there is where, I've decided that the daughter's bedroom is going to be there, but then I change it, so that will no longer be the daughter's bedroom. The daughter's bedroom actually gets moved to the very far left, which was going to be originally my master bedroom. And then the very far right is going to be the master bedroom now. And then the son's bedroom is actually going to be where the daughter's bedroom is currently. So I moved everything around basically. And it looks a lot better, you know. She's got a little bit bigger of a balcony, but her bedroom's not quite as big as the master bedroom. And, you know, they've got a little bit smaller of a balcony, but they've got a really big bathroom and a really big bedroom and everything. So, you know, it's kind of fitting, you know. The son's bedroom does have a balcony, but like I said, no ensuite. But nobody probably would be using that main floor bathroom all the time. So, I mean, I would imagine it wouldn't be that big of a deal for him to use that. I do put another little small seating area up here, even though, like I said, I didn't want to clutter up this place too much. And this is just, you know, really basic, a white glass table and some white seats. And these really cool paintings here. You know, maybe the wife decided to put those up just to have a little bit more decoration. And, yeah, I don't mind that too much. But like I said, I didn't want to decorate too much in the open main living areas. Yeah, I do get a little bit more in-depth in some of the color schemes and whatnot in the bedrooms because I wanted them to speak more to whatever characters may reside in those bedrooms. So this son's bedroom is going to be, you know, a lot of blues and reds and blacks, you know, which I really enjoy. I like that color scheme. It seems almost like a superhero to me, and I don't know why, but I really enjoy it for a guy's bedroom. You know, girl's bedroom could be too. I mean, Wonder Woman wore a lot of reds and whites and blues and stuff, so I mean, whatever. But I really like this bedroom and the way that I've put it together, even though it doesn't have a bathroom. Like I said, I really wanted each of them to have their own ensuite, but yeah, life is just tough sometimes. But they all do have their own balcony, which that was really important for me as well. You know, I wanted them to have their own areas to hang out because none of these family members are really that much alike, and the dad would probably spend more time in his own office, and then the kids would have their friends come over and they would hang out on their own balconies, and then the mother would probably be in the kitchen. So, you know, they would all kind of be in their own areas all the time. So I wanted their own areas to speak to them personally and to really be, you know, their own places. I didn't want it to look like the rest of the house. Sorry about that. I know that was a really odd place to stop there mid-sentence. But my brother and my mom decided it would be a really good time to yell at each other. Something about a computer, I don't know. I was trying to listen back through the recording. They're fine now. They're not like mad at each other. They were just yelling. I don't know. So yeah, I had to stop mid-sentence. Don't remember what I was saying. But anyway, we're in the master bedroom now, where I've done this new color scheme that I haven't really tried out before. I was scrolling through those ottomans there, and I saw this mint color with the peach, and I thought, you know, that's not a half bad idea. So I decided to go with this peach wall and these mint color accent items. So you'll see them kind of spread out here and there with the light timber, I guess, that light wood on the bed and on some of the other items that I may use as well. I thought it just looked really clean and really nice, you know, a little bit more comfortable than the rest of the house, and maybe, you know, a bedroom probably should look that way, but also it looks like, you know, the wife probably had her way with decorating and deciding, you know, what colors they would use and what the bedroom would look like. The exterior, like the balcony area there, has just got some plain chairs sitting there, you know, facing each other, nothing special. When the master bedroom was on the other side of the house, they had that bigger balcony, and I did have a hot tub out there and stuff, but they probably wouldn't make much use of it anyway. So there is another hot tub on the main floor of the house, I believe. Maybe it's on the first floor. I think it's on the main floor. The second floor. So yeah, so there is a hot tub on this lot, but there's not the one that I had planned on being on the upstairs balcony area. So there's not really you know, too much going on up here on most of the balconies. It's just seating areas and some, I think there's stereos or radios on some of them, so, or on maybe 2 out of the 3. I don't remember. Anyway, though, we're on to the master bathroom now, and I just made use of these silver, I think they're metal maybe, countertops, and just some sink items, and, you know, nothing really special here in the bathroom. Just, you know, a nice bathroom for the master bedroom. The real special items come in here with the I basically redid my dream bathroom in this penthouse build, and I think I, gave a little heads up when I was doing this build that I may do something similar to it in this penthouse. So that's what I did. I really thought that this would match the character well, and I just kind of used some curtains to really, to make a divider for the bathtub, the really fancy bathtub looking area, and those cool movie lights. I think those are from the movie stuff pack, the movie hangout. I don't know. So this bathroom, is pretty fancy, pretty nice, and I just put the tile on that wall with the shower and with the sink and stuff because it felt right. Like, it didn't feel right to have the wallpaper on that wall for some reason to me. I don't know. I felt like if it was real life, that the steam from both the shower and the bathtub would possibly harm the wallpaper if it was that close. I don't know. I also use this floor decal type item that I haven't used yet in any builds. I think I may have used it in my waterfall build, but that didn't make it to the channel because I had some technical difficulties. But anyway, I'm just putting some of the debug makeup items here. I went through them off camera and scrolled through them and put them on the floor of the bedroom. So now we're just jumping in the screenshots. So like I said, sorry I skipped the bedroom. That was the last one I did. And these screenshots are pretty quick right now while I'm recording them. I might slow them down a little bit before I publish this video. But we've got the outdoor areas. You can probably see some of my Sims and a lot of these pictures. Didn't mean for that to happen, but once that fire happened, it screwed up a lot. So I wanted to make sure everything worked and everything was fixed. So I had them in the house, and you could see some of them cooking there. But oh well. That they're going to be living there anyway. But that will be the family that will be in the house. So, no new people will be here besides the butler, who I'm actually going to probably go in and full edit Kaz or whatever and remodel or redo the butler however I want them to look and be. So, we'll see. And you can see the screenshots here of the pink bedroom that I was talking about. It wasn't really anything special anyway. The bathroom was probably the most interesting part of it. I also did some other exterior shots and some layout shots, like from a top-down view. So you can really see how the apartment is laid out and see, if you have any trouble getting around it so far, like in your head when you're thinking about it, I guess. But you can download this build on the gallery. As always, you can find that information down below. You can also follow me on Twitter. That information is down below as well. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys soon.